Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Stardom Triangle Derby Day 8 live reactions. It is the 2023 Triangle Derby, and it is the January 28th, 2023 Chiba show for Stardom. And we have got 7 matches here today, most of which I believe are Triangle Derby matches, but the first of which is a triple threat. We've got the Judo twins, Rina and Hina, in a triple threat with Tomoka Inaba. It's Judo versus Karate today. John, if you're ready, we can get right on into this thing at 15 seconds.
Absolutely. You know, I like to give my thoughts during entrance and shit, so please, my good man, count us down.
Three, two, one, go.
And man, I gotta tell you, this is a stacked fucking card today, people. After the, I believe it's the second match, or actually, no, I think it's, yeah, no, it's the second match. After the second match, all the other matches are
Triangle
Triangle Derby
Derby. Yup.
matches. It is Triangle Derby out the ass, and it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, here comes Inaba. Listen to that music. God damn.
Dude, Inaba's legit. You know I love me some Rina. You said it's Rina and Hina today?
Triple threat, yeah.
I
It's Rina
I
versus Hina versus Inaba.
I like Rina and Hina both. I think Hina, I don't really give her enough credit. I think she's improved considerably in this run. Inaba, though, and I say this with all due respect to the sisters, Inaba's on a whole other level. Like Inaba, if she would commit full time to Stardom, I would expect to be seeing her competing at least for the Wonder title within 2 to 3 years, if not even a bit earlier. To be honest, like she is so
Bro, if
good.
we ever get any kind of confirmation that Inaba has signed on that Bushiroad dotted line, I'm going to commit to her winning the Cinderella next year.
As you should. As you should, dude. When we talk about, you and I talk so passionately about all these women, for better or worse. I know there are people that we're critical of, particularly Sakurai, when we think about the talent that Stardom's trying to make, and not the fucking leeches like Nanae, which I've got plenty of hate for her today, but we'll see how that goes, because I'm actually a bit intrigued by the 7-Up matchup. Um, but like when I think about Inaba specifically, I'm looking at somebody that is so well rounded. And personally, and this is just my opinion, and I think, I think the one thing that gives me a bit of a buffer is her youth. I think this woman can go farther than Shuri has, because there's just something about Inaba when you look at her. I think she's got an understated charisma that I think Shuri had at a time, but again, just the yelling every promo and stuff like that, it doesn't do it for me. If Inaba's got a personality that matches the intensity of the in-ring work, the world is hers. Like, because that's a woman, you put a belt on her, that championship becomes legitimate immediately. Yeah, I really big fan of hers.
I'm curious how anyone can go further than Shuri, though.
I mean, dude, she owned this game for so long. And even now, you could tell she's still like a really big deal. She's just not the champion anymore. Julia's the champion, which hallelujah for that. But no, I think Inaba can have a very illustrious career. I'll put it that way. Because I think we almost do a disservice to performers when we invoke other performers. Like, I liked what Rhea Ripley said recently in an interview. She's like, I'm not the next China. I'm the first Rhea Ripley. And I think that's got to be your mindset. Inaba shouldn't be thinking
Dude,
about,
it's the second time I've
surpassing.
heard somebody refer to her as the next China. Where the fuck are people getting that she's the next China from?
I think it's just the very bare bones comparison of like Rhea's dominating men, China used to dominate men, and it's like it's a completely different thing, a completely different context. But that aside, and keeping the focus on Stardom as we're awaiting Hina's entrance, for Inaba, I don't think it's about approximating Shuri or surpassing Shuri, or anything to do with Shuri. I think Inaba wants to carve her own path. And I think that's really fascinating, because what I think the biggest compliment I can give her, this woman's more than capable of carving her own path. She
Yes.
doesn't have to hope. Like, she's not the type of person that their hope, and you know what? I am going to throw somebody under the bus here to really drive it home. She's not like an LA Knight where their best hope is doing the best Rock imitation.
Right.
She's good enough to establish her own legacy, not in the shadow of somebody else. Take your own goddamn sunlight. Don't be trying to suckle the teat of anybody else's.
Right.
And Hina here, Hina again, really liking how she's coming along as a wrestler. She's another one that when she hits her 20s, Be very curious where she is in the ring. Very curious where she'll be perceptually in the Stardom hierarchy. I think Hina's another one with a lot to give. And Rina, I think again, because of the Hana Kimura connection, she loved Hana. She's doing her Oedo Tai run like Hana did. Will Rina ever form her own faction? How is she going to? But see, again, much like Inaba, my question for Rina increasingly becomes as the years go by. She's still a teenager. She's still got so much growth to do, obviously. But will there ever come a time when she kind of diverges from just the Hana Kimura almost tribute act, kind of following those similar steps, and really just becomes Rina 1000%. So all
Hasn't
three of
she
these women,
already
yeah.
done that though?
I think to a point you can argue, but again, Hana Kimura was also in Oedo Tai, and I think that's why Rina
Right, but
wanted
I'm
to
just saying,
join
like,
them.
I feel like once she ditched the like lime green, black, rainbow gear and kind of got her own finisher that isn't, just fucking
Hydrangea,
hydrangea. I feel
yeah.
like she has diverted from that path already quite a bit.
I think that's a fair point. As you see, referee here checking Inaba now. I just think all three of these women, why I love matches like this, is you really see Stardom flexing its youth. And
There we go.
there's the
There's the
bell.
bell.
And I mean, Stardom's especially flexing its youth with Hina and Rina. Inaba less so because she's not fully committed to Stardom. She's obviously with JTO, a current title holder there in JTO. That is just tap out. And that's Taka Michinoku's promotion.
It is. Oh, Rena just stomping on Inaba's toes.
It would be very prudent for the sisters to work together here because Inaba by herself is just the most dangerous entity in this match. She doesn't need to form alliances. She will hand everybody a goddamn receipt today.
True.
Rena hanging on.
I do like that Hina, rather than immediately teaming with her sister to go after Inaba, maybe decided that she would rather have Inaba as an ally in this match in the early goings than an enemy.
Yes, 100%. Nice dropkick there by Hina to Rena. That alliance quickly breaking down. Inaba now. And Inaba's strikes, man. I love watching her kick and knee and just everything. Really pick an opponent apart. Hina now resisting here, going to try a scoop slam of her own. She does. Great job there by Hina. Abel coming in. Abel, as always, we love you so much, my friend. Said, like the video if you are happy to watch some real wrestling. I mean, goddamn. You know what? I wouldn't say real wrestling because everything is wrestling, but I would say the best wrestling is Stardom wrestling, without a doubt. Northern Lights, nope. Oh, I love when she does that too. I think that's one of my favorite spots in Inaba matches because it just feels like a real fight. I'm ducking somebody, I'm not letting them hit me, and I'm looking for my openings to hit them. It's great. Nice judo throw there by Hina. Drop kick there by Rena. I've been saying how Rena, it's not like she's been on like a hot winning streak, but she's been getting more wins than I've been used to. It seems like her power level's gone up a little bit. She's gotten a little bit wilier in the ring. So I'm actually expecting her to win this here, unless Inaba's just like, okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm just going to dominate you both and forget all of this. Back and forth forearms here.
Go, Rena, go. I was surprised Rena was holding her own as long as she did.
Oh,
That
and
was
Inaba
great to
there.
see.
Nice forms to the chest.
Excuse me.
Nice knee there by Inaba. Oh, the takedown, the Fujiwara.
Where's Hina to break this up?
Rena maybe trying to get on her knees here to roll through, alleviate the pressure. but I don't even know if she can. It seems like now she's kind of settled with maybe getting to the nearest rope, but that is great ring positioning there by Inaba. Yeah, she rolls through. Cradle. Check out. Oh, nice Oklahoma roll there by Inaba. Great form there. Caught, backslide. Oh, this is where Hina's going to try and pin them both. Turn them over, stack them up.
Their shoulders were not on the mat. That was absurd. Why would you count that, ref?
This vision might have been obstructed. We don't know. And now Rina and Inaba double teaming on the kicks here. Nice drop kick by Hina there. Seeing again now, the sisters working together again because they know Inaba's the threat, and that's just intelligence. What a pump kick by Inaba. Mare, take over. Oh, what a kick. We know Inaba likes to finish things with that running PK. Oh, this could be it here. Oh, no. Rina ducked. Nice drop kick there. And you know, if Rina would somehow pull off the upset and pin Inaba here, she might be able to go to JTO and challenge for Inaba's championship. Sisters going to try and work together again. Double suplex. Got it. I wonder if the sisters will ever be artist champs together. Double STO there. Oh, and Rina coming in with the double stomp. STO there to Hina. Rina cleaning house right now. She might be thinking about that gory bomb here. No. Northern Lights.
2 count. Good job by Hina to kick out of that one.
Gory bomb. No. No. Jackknife. Got her. No, reversed. Reversed. Ghetto clutch. Hina got her. You know what? Good for Hina. That was an impressive reversal there.
Wow, I can't believe Inaba wasn't involved in the finish.
Starting to wonder if, like, in these multi-woman matches, if we should just count the most OP woman out because it's too obvious. But yeah, Hina gets the win.
And just like that, Hina technically owns a win over Tomoka Inaba.
Yes. Fun match to open this show. Now we've just got one more matchup before Triangle Derby tournament matches, and it is a trios tag team match. We've got Stars versus Cosmic Angels with Waka. So it's Waka and Melt here against the Stars team that's in the Triangle Derby, Mayu, Hanan, and Kogo.
I take it you're already at 15 seconds.
I am not, good sir.
Oh. Well, jam.
I am now.
Alrighty then. And this is not Triangle Derby action?
No, this is just a standard tag match because again, Waka is not with Tam and Poi for
Oh,
Triangle Derby.
that's right. It's Saki. Okay. Three, two, one, go.
Say this match is more interesting than it would have been even a few weeks ago because at this time Waka had her first draw. Julia was not able to beat her in 3 minutes in the gauntlet, and I mean Julia put over Waka big. I would say Julia did more in one promo than Tam has done Waka's whole career in Cosmic Angels because she really pointed out to people. She even kicked out of my Glorious Driver, which was insane. Waka has gotten a lot tougher. I have to wonder if she's going to eat the pin today or if we're going to see another draw. Are we starting to see Waka finally improve? Not quite winning, but no longer really losing as decisively as she was before. I don't know. I mean, that deadline still looms. The clock is still ticking. Tam has an expectation for Waka. You know, she has to either win come early March or, you're done. You're out. Or more
Damn.
you can really say than that.
Yeah.
Abel said Hina is pretty good at this wrestling thing. Yeah, I would say so, Abel.
She's
She's definitely
certainly
growing.
not bad at it.
No, not at all. Should be I'm really excited for this tag matchup because a lot of interesting elements here. But here comes Stars.
Yes, indeedy.
Waka being introduced first here.
Aw. Waka just always looks like she doesn't know where she is or where she's supposed to be. Like she just looks lost.
Yeah. Momoko go there all smiles.
It cracks me up that Momokogo's signature pose is just looking away from the camera and then looking at the camera without moving her feet.
Amazing.
Anon! Yay! Former Future of Stardom champion. I would argue the best ever Future of Stardom champion.
Yes. I think Ami can surpass her, but Hanan did more for that belt than I would say just about anyone. And the catch failed. Way to go, fan. Oh, little girl's like, can I have it? And my heart is just like, yes, yes, you can. Live your dreams. Train hard, become a future member of Stars, and show Mayu she can trust again. There's the bell. Waka and Kogo. Oh, Waka sidestepping the dropkick from Kogo. Shoots her off the ropes. Reversal. I think what's so great about these two women starting the match is they both have so much to prove. We already talked about Waka on that deadline. Kogo, though, wanting to show Mayu that that she can be a vital member of Stars, that she's a part of this unit, that she bleeds Stars. And Kogo, we've already addressed it before, but it's worth repeating given that the February 4th show, Stardom Supreme Fight, February 4th is on the horizon. Naniwa Roulette, we know Kogo's a part of it. And Kogo has said, look, I'm either going to challenge Osmi again for the high speed title, or I'd love to go after the Goddesses Championship with Mayu as Peach Rock. Don't know how Mayu feels about all that, especially because Naniwa Roulette was Mayu's idea. Mayu obviously is going to be in it. And I have to imagine if Mayu wins it, she ain't thinking about Kogo. She's thinking about getting back in that ring with Kairi for the IWGP Women's Championship or potentially Mercedes, because it's going to be that battle at the Valley Show, Kairi versus Mercedes for the IWGP Women's Championship. Could completely change the landscape. Nice scoop slam there by Kogo. Spotty there by Waka. There. Pull out. Triple drop kick. Oh, Tam with the cute pin. Good to see Tamantha still feeling herself after everything she's been through as of late. Jumping back elbow there, rolls out. Look at Tam. What a kick. Man, you and I have talked a long time how great Tam is. I cannot wait for Julia to defend that red belt against Tam. Hell, even in the gauntlet, I didn't think a great 3-minute match was possible. And Tam and Julia were like, hold our sake. And it was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Of course, when the bell rang, Tam couldn't help but get one final slap in on Julia. Nice cravat control here by Tam as Natsupoi gets the tag. And hell, Natsupoi in that gauntlet, speaking of slaps, there was one moment where she had a front mount on Julia and just slapped the bejesus out of her. Julia really got put through it in those 30 minutes. Hair there. Natsupoi here, and again, another hair mare there. Referee admonishing Natsupoi. Natsupoi's like, what? I'm cute. I do what I want. I'm telling you, people, pretty privilege is an unspoken danger in this world. Natsupoi is learning very bad habits from Tam. Tam just be like, listen, when you're cute, you can do whatever you want. And the sad thing is, she's not even entirely wrong. We as a society are failing. Tiger Fink there by Kogo. No, in all seriousness, Natsupoi incredibly talented. Beyond just, the little antics, the hair mares and this and that, and even the kind of little bully streak sometimes that she can have. Really one of the best technically and strike wise on the roster. I've called her the cutest rock and roller because she reminds me so much of Devitt, just how she moves and how she executes. Oh my God, Maya! Speaking of how you execute, what a sniper kick by the icon. Oh, but now Tam and Waka coming in. Oh, Arabian style arm drag. Oh my God. I think you and I once said that Mayu could just do that on reflex. It's like fucking muscle memory out the ass.
2 count.
Boy, with the
Poi
kick out
kicks
there.
out.
Boy, staying in it. Tell you, I always love tag matches like this too because it always gets me thinking about the 5-star and who I want to see in what block. And yeah, Natsupoi and Mayu in a match I think could be a lot of fun. I don't even know if we got that this year.
Arm drag? Yep.
Nice arm drag.
Nice drop kick.
Nice
Oh,
drop
fuck.
kick there.
Speaking of drop kicks here. No? I thought we were going to get the big one, but she tagged out to Tam. Tam's thinking about a big drop kick here, though, a missile one. Oh, a cross body. What?
They're changing it up on you, man.
Oh, and now Tam's going to do Violet shooting into the ropes. Oh, she whiffed. Mayu. Oh, my God. The high angle that's about to happen right now. Holy shit. No, Tam fought out of it. Tam spins around. Standing switch, I should say.
Oh. Oh. Tam. Wriggling her legs, wriggling everything. Like, no, Mayu, you had your chance to be this close to me. No.
Wait, they're going to, like, decapitate Tam. They keep pulling her like that. Oh, wow, Kogo. This is actually adorable. I kind of love this.
What's Waka going to do? Hanan's like, what do I do? Actually, no, Waka's on bottom here, holding Kogo back, and then Hanan just breaks it up. Hanan, the adult in the room. Oh, German now. No, still Tam. Still Tam is like, no, fuck you. Samantha now needs to make a tag here. But to who? Oh, Hanan. Nice body press there. All of her weight coming down on Tam. Or no. Tell you, Tam has been very evasive on these suplexes today. Double spin kicks melt here now. Double blockbuster. Funny, because it's only Mayu coming out with the movie. Tam will probably be in pictures one day, though. I could totally see that shit.
Tam's going to be in what one day?
In pictures. But would you say movies?
Oh,
I was saying,
okay,
like,
right.
Double blockbuster by melt here, but then I joked it's funny because Mayu's the only one coming out with a potential blockbuster based on her book.
Yeah.
And, but Tam will have it happen. In fact, when's Tam getting her movie adaptation? We also know she has a book. We know because she gave it to Sakurai right before Sakurai betrayed her. Wait, Sakurai, you're betraying me? Honestly, I should have had
needed it spelled out for her, too.
Yeah, dude. Low key, and this isn't even me trying to laugh at him. Was that last year? Or was that like 2 years ago? Like
it was
last year?
2021.
Yeah. Should have been one of my funniest moments of the year, honestly.
I think it was like summer of 2021-ish. It might have been spring, honestly.
Yeah. That was hilarious. Oh, look at this. Waka in there with the former future Stardom champion. You want to talk about really proving yourself against somebody.
Oh, it was actually February 12th last year. Damn. 2022, that is. 2022.
Yeah, that should have been on one of my funniest moments of the year with how good I was doing at cataloging. I don't know how I overlooked that Because just her processing it and putting it all together, and like you said, she really needed it spelled out for her because you could even see the look on her face. She wasn't quite understanding.
Yeah.
And then when they understand it clicks, it's like she raged.
You bitch.
Yeah.
Benedict fucking Arnold.
It's just like, how could you betray me? I'm not Mayu.
Mayu's the one that gets betrayed around here. And then Tam was like, wait a minute, if I can get betrayed, that means 2 plus 2 carry the 6, hold the 11. Julia can get betrayed too!
Yeah.
Hey, Paul, you want to be a cosmic angel?
Do you mean it, Tam? I mean, we've been fighting, but I've never stopped loving you. Oh, yeah. No, this will be great. It'll totally be about us. For now. And then God, because Julia can rarely be vulnerable. She's like, oh, I never really cared about you, Poi. You were a good mascot. And then she gets to the back. Why did she leave us, Tam? I fucking hate you. And then, of course, my personal favorite that we did recently, Tam and Julia just fighting each other. Julia, yeah, Tam, I hate you. I know. Just that's all there is. That's all there is.
And it's, I know.
What?
I hate you too. I imagine it being that, I hate you. And then Julie's just like, I know. I hate you too. And then Tam's just rages. I fucking hate you so much. God, fuck you. And then she goes and hits her, and we get the brawl and everything. Yeah, that's good shit.
People pointing out that the price to join our Discord is less than a carton of eggs. Improve the economy. Join Twitwell.
Bro, I
And-
saw a post last night, and this is actually something that I was doing intermittently after you even called me last night, for us to do games.
Yeah.
This woman on TikTok had been using a Purina brand chicken feed for her chickens, and apparently since June-ish, which is apparently when this egg shortage, started to get bad, her chickens had not been laying very well, right? And just a few days before, the TikTok that I was watching, she switched them to a local, pet store's feed, chicken feed. So it's locally sourced rather than Purina brand, like big corporation kind of thing. And within 2 days, she had the highest egg yield that she had gotten since June. And she posted updates every day of egg counts, and it went like 17, 18, 20, 21. I think the next day was like 24, and then it dropped down a little bit to like 17 or 18 again. But like she was averaging basically like 20 eggs a day at that point, and she said that she was at like single digits prior when she was using the Purina chicken feed. So like I'm wondering how many of these gigantic corporations are using the cheapest possible chicken feed, and that is the reason why there's a chicken shortage, because there's not enough fucking nutrition in the food that they're giving the chickens that they can't actually produce eggs.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, that makes all the sense in the world to me. They will always cut costs to bolster profit margins and just the bottom
Well,
line.
but wouldn't
So,
it
like,
wouldn't
yeah.
it be even more cost cutting if they were producing more eggs? Like, wouldn't it be, like you gotta figure the return on investment on just using higher quality feed would be huge, given how many more eggs you'd get.
I completely agree with you, but like I don't see why they don't see it. I've already told. Oh wow, look at this moment here between Hanan and Waka. I've already told you that like the workings of capitalism. Even I don't necessarily understand how this current era of capitalism fully works, because you think it would be more beneficial to companies to do like $15 or $25 an hour minimum wage, right? Because then you increase worker productivity, worker mood, you have higher retention rates, so you don't have to go out and spend costs for like acquisition costs, and stuff like that. But there are just so many things that like corporations and stuff don't do that you would think they would do in their own interest, probably because they've just have a different perception of their own interests. And either way, we just get fucked, and it just sucks. I still can't get over that they're ending that emergency declaration on fucking COVID, dude. Like I was like, wow, fucking politicians, corporations, big pharma. It's just a triangle of fucking shit. I'll tell you. But
Abel's
what's a
in
more
chat
wholesome?
and he said, "I need a chicken. I could fund." Oh, he said, "I need a chicken. I need a chicken. I could fund Stardom World and Discord access forever."
Yeah.
I mean, with
I'll
egg
tell you.
prices the way they currently are, you get one chicken. It lays like not quite once a day. Let's call it like 6 days a week. That's 2 dozen eggs a month. You could get like $12 out of that. Yeah, that's literally more than enough to fund Stardom World and a Discord access for that month. You're right.
Yeah, absolutely. And while the triangle of big pharma, politicians, and corporations may be a shitty one, we're now going to go to a far superior triangle, the Triangle Derby, our first Triangle Derby match of the day. I am at 15 seconds, my
You
friend.
clever son of a bitch.
It comes with the handsome, friend. I don't know what to tell you.
I really thought you were going to say it comes and goes, and I was going to correct you, but then you just were ended up being, egotistic anyway, so.
Yeah. It's all about me. Anyway, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. And this match is very fun. We have got Body Body Bombas versus, I don't remember this team name, but it's got Hazuki on it, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, look, if Hazuki wasn't on it, then who'd give a shit?
I know I wouldn't.
You're right.
Although, to be fair, even if Hazuki wasn't on it, the alternative is any other member of Stars, and I care enough about the other 3 members of Stars that I would still care about the team at least somewhat, just not nearly as much as I do.
Yeah.
Like, if it was Hanan, I would still care about the team because of Hanan. If it was Kogo, I would still care about the team because of Kogo. I mean, if it was Mayu, she'd obviously just be the star of the team, but, like, you know what I mean.
And really, Hazuki just monopolizes the star power in this match because the star of the match is one, Hazuki's in ring brilliance, the second star being just her disposition as a babyface, and the third star is just her hair. So, like, Hazuki just monopolizes all the
So
star
you're
power in the
not
fucking
counting
match.
Julia as a star in this match now?
I mean, I am. I'm more talking about the stars teams. I guess she monopolizes it on that side.
Oh!
But then if you look at the match in general, I guess Julia does eke her out because I think Julia is already doing really well as their champion. But Hazuki is like nipping at her heels. I swear, if the machine ever got behind Hazuki,
Oh my god.
the world should take over the fucking world.
Oh my god, I love that they all sit on the middle rope and just chill like this. It's like a bench,
We're
but
the.
way more
It's gonna be the.
uncomfortable.
It's gonna be the best summer ever. Oh my god.
They also came out to Hazuki's theme song. Huge dub.
Great theme, right, guys? Oh, Hazuki, you were so right. I know. Boo, Sakurai. Boo. People said someone at my Walmart blamed Biden for egg prices. I wanted to tell him about the avian influenza, but I don't think that discussion would have been very fruitful for either of
Yeah,
us.
that is
Way to be
definitely a major contributor to the higher egg prices right now. There is definitely an avian flu going around that's been going on for a little while now, too.
way to be selective about discourse, Abel. That's healthy.
It's so funny. Well, that's not funny. It's fucking tragic what's going on with chickens right now. But like, God, they really are just the most replaceable little shits, aren't they?
Yeah. Oh god. Dude, what's funny is our neighbors, like here where I live, they rear
Yeah.
chickens. And I have to wonder how they're feeling, like if they're feeling like they can make a boon or like some kind of opportunity for themselves. I'm not
I
saying
wonder
they
if
are doing that,
like
but
I wonder if like first of all, I wonder if anybody was just like straight up Nostradamus and like bought chicken eggs 10 months before the fucking avian flu hit and has like kept their chickens sanctioned off from the rest of society, and their birds just aren't going to get the avian flu, and they're just producing eggs, and they are just fucking rolling in dough right now. But then also, like, part of me is like, I wonder if the actual like big poultry, like the major corporations that sell eggs in the first place, that have the big chicken farms, I wonder if they have any like backup plans in case shit like this happens. Like, oh, we're selling X amount of eggs, and we keep this amount of eggs just in case something would go wrong with our layers, so that we can, raise like a new generation of layers that would be good to go in however many months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I really do have to wonder, because I mean, obviously, not all of them do, because if they did, we wouldn't be dealing with the shortage that we're going on with right now. But, like, God, they're fucking chickens. You can literally grow them from an like they're self-sustaining. It's like
Yeah.
you have one chicken, you have infinite chickens. You just literally you decide when to stop having more chickens. It's like they're just gonna kill. I guess you need a rooster too in order to impregnate the chickens, but you get the idea. You have one chicken, you have all the chickens. You just need time for them to grow, and then all of a sudden you have two chickens, and two chickens can make you even chickens at twice the rate.
I'm having more thoughts about alternate timeline Dark Ashton again. Just the way you started that
I'm
with
gonna
like the most
be the
replaceable little
fucking
shits.
chicken kingpin, the chicken tycoon.
I want you to be the villain in a movie where a boy falls in love with a pet chicken, and you're just like having this corporation, and you're like, listen, people, what we do here is we make chickens. They're not special, they're replaceable little shits. The point is to make all the goddamn money possible. Now, this boy is fucking up everything because he makes this chicken feel special. They're not. We could have infinite chickens. Do you know how many infinite is? Exactly. Fuck you. Get back to work.
I pull the fucking Rick Sanchez, and rather than trying to convince the person that I know is just being stubborn that they're wrong, I say, you know what? Fuck you. Come back and talk to me in 6 years. And I go back to my lab, and I literally just set the roosters loose and let them
Now,
breed, every single chicken that I already have, and just continuously on a loop breed as many chickens as I possibly can, to the point that it becomes an invasive species and a problem for the entire fucking continent of North America. And then the kid, loses his chicken, the chicken gets outside somehow, and then he can't tell the difference between it and all the other ones running around.
why am I so erect? God damn. Villainous Ashton is a mood.
And then I find the kid looking for his chicken, and I'm just like, oh, but wait, I thought you had a special connection with that one. What's the problem, bud? Can't you tell it apart from all the other ones?
The after kick. God, yes. Yes.
I think Saya's got this, maybe? No, maybe not.
It feels like she's kind of feeling the strain more than
I think
Tekla
Tekla
was.
wants to keep going. Yeah, Tekla's good. Tekla's also not going down very far. Saya Ida's boobs are hitting the canvas practically, and Tekla is like a full 6 to 8 inches off the canvas every time.
This is bringing back painful memories. I can only do 30 push-ups before I'm fucking gassed. I probably couldn't even do that anymore. I don't know.
You can do push-ups. That's nice. I remember when I could last do push-ups when I was 11 years old.
I think we all have that thing, that we see somebody do that we're like, hey, can you do that? Oh, I used to. When? Well, when did the Challenger explode? That was the last fucking time. Fuck you.
Oh my god. What the hell, Hazuki? You didn't even get tagged in. Oh. God.
April's last 2 messages. Minecraft taught me all I need to know about chickens. Like the video if you enjoy chicken discussions.
Is it bad that it gets me kind of hot and bothered when Hazuki gets really aggressive and goes for the kill?
No, it's not bad. In fact, I think I would explore that further if I was you, but I'm just me and I'm a certified pervert, so you do with that what you will.
Oh, she's doing the Kuma ears. Oh wow! You know what,
Wow,
dude? This
rude.
plays into my Koguma theory, though. She did that because Tekla posed like a spider first, so Koguma saw her as a spider, and then she did the bear pose. So rather than the bear giving her, or the bear pose giving her permission to do damage to her because she was a bear, she saw her as a spider posing as a bear, and that's just weird.
Maybe you need to stop telling nature what it can and can't create, Ogama. I remember my ignorance about the Pizzly, but I'm starting to make my peace with it. If we're gonna wreck the planet.
Spider bear.
Yeah, dude, that's horrifying. I mean, fascinating, but horrifying.
Bro, imagine a bear with 8 legs and like infinite eyes.
I think I'd have a heart attack, and it'd be so easy for it to eat me just from the shock and the fear. Oh my god.
Imagine,
Oh, that's
imagine the girth of those webs.
these recordings are always the weirdest. I knew somehow we'd end up here. I knew somehow the moment we start talking about chickens, I'm
I
like
feel
mentally thinking
like
to
a
myself, oh
spider
no.
bear would spin webs with the thickness of like wrestling ropes.
Oh my, why do I want to vomit? Oh god. I'm just thinking
Or
about
like
the
those ropes that you
excretions.
climb in gym class, those ropes.
Yeah, oh god, the excretions. They would be so intense.
And yeah, and that's the thing too. Spiders' webs are covered in like a sticky goo, so when you touch them, they stick to you.
My god, stop saying words. Oh,
Moist.
oh god.
Abel actually said, first he said Minecraft taught me all that I needed to know about chickens, and then he said like the video if you enjoy chicken discussions.
Oh no, I read those two messages, and then I think you got lost in the sauce with your whole Spider Bear discourse.
Spider
Oh god.
Bear.
Oh god.
Oh man. I mean, we
Papa
have a
John, you were
Spider
one.
Man. Why can't we have a Spider Bear?
Papa John, you are one of the least perverted men I know. That means I've done an excellent job shielding you from my darkest parts, son, and I will continue to do so because I want you to be a better man than me. Yeah, I'm a real freak monkey.
Freak monkey? Why'd you use the word monkey there? What?
We're already doing plenty of animal discourse, okay? Maybe
Wait, are we
maybe
talking about
reassess
a
your.
Spider Bear monkey now?
No, we're not talking about anything, sir. You need to simmer down,
Why are
honestly.
we
I can
not
see this
talking
getting
about anything? We're literally live.
well, we're not talking about anything in that vein, okay? There's a match going on,
That
which
was a
I
nice
know,
run up by
obviously.
Tekla.
Yeah, that was a nice run.
I guess the Spider Bear is a luchador.
I guess so.
Oh god, that's even more terrifying. Fuck.
God, I need to get my mind right because the next match is me getting to be on my bullshit with Club Arenas.
It doesn't even
Nice
need
move
to
there,
spin
bud.
a web. It can just run at your ass.
Yeah.
It fucking wraps its legs around your neck and spins around like it's gonna run you, but then instead of actually throwing you, it just latches on and bites your head off.
Damn.
Wow, that looked like shit, Sakurai. Maybe get better.
That's not happening. You know it's not happening. Why do we
Bro,
keep doing this?
why can I not at least hope?
You know, you're right, but I just feel like you're hurting yourself long term. Double drop kick there.
Let me.
You know what? You're right. I apologize.
Thank you.
This is a rare moment of me being both humble and healthy, folks. Enjoy it. Scoop slam there.
So, you've done a really good job of shielding Abel from your pervertedness. Do we get a sneak peek?
I mean, look. In all sincerity, like I love being a simp. And that's like part of my broader impulse control problem, which I would love to get therapy for if the healthcare system wasn't so broken. But yeah, like I very submissive. That's why when you said like honestly, dude, on some real shit, when you're like, oh, is it wrong that I get on bodies and I get aggressive? Like, no, I love something about like aggressive, like dominant women in that way gets me going too. Like I really enjoy it. Always have. I don't know where it comes from, but it's just me. Yeah, I enjoy it. I think my most taboo kind of thing that I enjoy is blood play. Always an abstraction. I think I'd be terrified of it in real life, but I have been curious. I even had a mistress one time that I was like, would you wear a vial of my own blood around your neck? And she's like, hell yeah. And I was like, oh god, that's hot to me. So yeah, sexuality is a very unique thing, people,
Yeah.
because like obviously there are some debatable
I mean,
kinks,
speaking
but
of
even
the blood stuff, Abel even just said, I suppose you did mention some cannibalistic thoughts before.
I mean, I would eat synthetic human meat grown in a petri dish. When that article came out that like that was happening, I'm like, I'm there. I'm there. Yeah, I will eat that face. I don't give a fuck. That face had a family. Not anymore. It doesn't. Party of one in my tum tum. So yeah, I mean, sexuality is always a very unique thing. I know that there are kinks for people that like other people, for better or worse, they kind of have judgments about. Like I've always been oh god, what's the name of that? Where it's like the more infantilizing thing, where like the woman say, "I'll like act younger." It's like age regression, and they'll do diapers and stuff. But then I've heard women say like, "Well, I was sexually abused as a child, and this actually helps me heal. This helps me work through my trauma." And I'm like, you know what? Given how broken healthcare is, if you're actually saying that in good faith, why should I step in so long as you're not hurting anybody? So long as everybody involved is consensual
Yeah.
in real life. Age play. Age play is the name of it. Like why the hell not? It's like that's why I hate what's kind of going on with the conservative movement. Like you can see that we're regressing in so many ways, and I do think sex is like one of the big things that's taking a hit, because like it's not just the reproductive assault and just in the terms of like let's make birth control illegal, let's back alley abortions, let's turn the clock back on that, because then the next thing is certain types of sex would be illegal, certain types of kink
Right.
would be, because it's never enough for them, right? But I
Yeah.
think kink is such a honestly an understated part. If we're having more of an academic discussion about it, which I felt far more comfortable having, it's such a big part to me of identity formation. I think a lot of guys honestly, I've had guy friends that like I think their ideological views inform their kinks, because like it kind of neatly maps on when they're more conservative, their kinks map onto like wanting a more submissive woman, say. Whereas for me, and I'm not saying this is because I'm a leftist, I don't think this maps as neatly as my other example, but yeah, for whatever reason, I just enjoy really like dominant women that are self-assured. And maybe that's because I think on a more personal level, it's because I've always lacked confidence. I have a very unhealthy self-perception, so when I see somebody that's like that self-assured, like that's hot to me, right? So yeah, always interrogate yourself and your desires, where they come from. Always make sure they're as healthy as possible for you and the people around you, but as long as it meets that criteria, have a good fucking time. Like I'll be damned if some party poopers are going to be like, but that's sinful, that's it. I'm sorry your life is boring, sorry you suck, you know can't relate. Two, kick out.
I think we've all learned a lot here today.
Yeah. John is exposing a lot tonight. Nice phrasing, Abel, given the context of the conversation. God. We've had this chat before be like that I should have an OnlyFans, so I guess that is the logical next step.
Jesus, eat it with the lariat on Tekla.
What a lariat there.
Broken up by DDM.
You know what, though, dude? And I can't believe that I'm going to try and bring it back to Stardom after everything that I just got done saying here. Like, I told you a while back how Angel sent me that invite to that, like, Joshi group. And, like, they do, like, show a lot of the pictures of, like, Stardom girls, like, doing the photo shoots and, like, bikinis and stuff. And it's not that I'm like, oh, they shouldn't do that. But I think I don't know. It's weird for me because I'm just so enamored by the wrestling. It's like I'm kind of, like, discomforted in a way when I see them, like, in that set. Like, I don't know. Like, I like it sometimes, but most of the time I'm just like, oh, that's cool. But I would just prefer to watch them in the ring. It's so weird. Whereas again, when I was a kid growing up on the Divas, well, when they were presented that way from the start, that's not seen like a deviation then. But I'm seeing these women put on fucking match of the year candidates and some of the best wrestling I see all year. And I'm like, no, I think it'd be much much more fun for me personally just to see them in the ring. Like I don't really have interest in that. Anybody that does, good for you. And Toxic Spider Spear.
She really went for the pin after that? Bruh. Nope. As if. By the way, did I tell you what game I've been playing a lot today?
Not today, no, because I know you've been kind of having a gaming renaissance, setting stuff up, downloading stuff, getting stuff all set. So what have you been playing today?
Dragon Quest 1.
Oh, nice.
And Tekla gets the dub. Yeah,
Dude, I
man.
still can't believe that.
What were you gonna say? You still can't believe what?
I still can't believe that rabbit hole. Like you kind of took me down with you with that whole Megami Tenshi like fucking games. That whole
Oh,
thing.
Shin
Like
Megami
that was,
Tensei. Yeah.
yeah, Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah, like dude, that's insane.
Yep.
But yeah, how is Dragon Quest One treating you?
It's a lot of fun. It's weird because like the game itself basically never tells you what you're supposed to do next.
Oh, interesting.
But back in like 1989, I want to say, or 87 or whatever it was that the game originally came out for the NES, when you bought the game physically in person, in the box that the game came in, there was an adventurer's guide that was basically a full walkthrough of the game that told you like what to do and in what order and shit.
Interesting.
So it's like game facts before the internet.
Interesting. So like when you say though that the game doesn't tell you what to do, but then you told me about like that supplement that it provides. Does the game like have like a linear progression, or is it more like open and expansive,
Dude,
like letting you just kind of?
it's actually a lot like sort of contemporary open world games in the sense that there are no physical boundaries preventing you from going anywhere the hell you want, but you could end up in an area with a monster that one hit KOs you before you get a chance to move.
Wow. That would be me. That would 100% be me playing that game.
Right. So that I think is
Yeah.
why they put the adventurer's guide in the box. Because that's like, okay, well, you start here, you talk to everyone in this area, you move on to this area, you talk to everyone in here, then you move over to here, and it's recommended that you're at this level before you move on to here, and you want to have this equipment before you get to this spot, and that kind of stuff. Like it's not like a super boiled down like, okay, do this, then do that, then do this, then do that kind of direct like 1, 2, 3 steps kind of thing. But it is like a pretty decent general just straight up walkthrough of how to play the game and how to beat it.
Yeah.
Like so here's a good example actually. One of the big things that the adventurer's guide it recommends is that you reach level 12 before facing the green dragon that's in one of the caves. And I did, but I still lost to it in my first try.
Yeah. Damn.
It hits pretty fucking hard.
I'll fucking say, yeah.
But so yeah, I knew it would be tough, so I saved before I fought it, and then restarted the game, and then went into it again and beat it the second time. But it's just one of those things where it's pretty good about making sure that like, monsters in this area, you want to be around this level before you go there, kind of thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And
man.
the whole game,
what
like
else?
the thing about the game is literally you only need 3 items to reach the end of the game, and like in order to get those 3 items you just need to go get them. Like that's it's not like it's like a fucking Legend of Zelda game where like you go to one dungeon, you have to like piece your way through the dungeon, and then you get an item that unlocks the ability to access a new part of the world. It's not like that at all. You can go literally anywhere, and as long as you get lucky about being able to flee from battles that you can't win, you could probably beat this game in under a half hour if I had to guess.
Right.
But like, it probably requires RNG manipulation, which I absolutely will not do. And it requires, if you're not going to be RNG manipulating, it probably just requires an insane amount of luck, like an unheard of amount of luck. But anyway, let's do this Cosmic Era Club Venus versus Gold Ship match now. Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. And I feel like you also wanted to say something, so go ahead.
Oh no, I only earlier wanted to do a segue because I thought you were done at one point when you said that something was cool, and I was gonna be like, what else is cool? Club Venus.
Oh,
and,
nice. Yeah.
Segue. But honestly, while entrants are going, something that I'll talk about a little bit out of pocket. I don't know if people saw, because I just saw this. Sami Zayn finally tweeting 4 hours ago a picture of all of his Bloodline merch and stuff on the
Posters.
curbside trash.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was actually Abel that posted it, or was Abel or Alex Foster or someone like that that posted it in the wrestling discussion channel on the Discord, and we had a whole talk about it. I called him. It was DBK actually that posted it. I called him. I asked. He posted it, and I was the first one to say anything. I said Benedict fucking Arnold,
God damn.
and then Kirby said, "Look at this selfish traitor playing victim. What a sick individual."
I'm actually pleasantly surprised how many people came away pro Roman with this.
I'm not pro Roman. I'm just not pro Sammy because like you betrayed somebody that was being abusive to go back to someone else that's abusive. How can I support that?
God, and some people have made the point when they saw Roman kind of sitting with his face in his hands after the chair shot, to them, it's like Roman really did believe, even if you could like argue that he deluded himself, that he did care about Sammy
Yeah.
and like that he did want Sammy to be a part of the family. And Sammy goes and he does that to him. He was another Seth Rollins.
Dude, and
Oh,
that's
God.
the other thing too, is like how much of Roman's inability to trust Sammy stems from that.
Yeah.
Oh god, the trauma. Hurt people,
Well,
John. Oh god.
oh no, God, that's so true. Club Venus, we're turning up in the club tonight, baby.
Look at
Yeah.
these three. Yeah, look at the synchronicity.
I know, they own the dance floor. And everybody was like, can we dance too? Not as well as us, but okay.
You can't sit with us.
Exactly. Now, obviously, Club Venus cannot win this tournament thanks to Ashton's astute calculations, which, I mean, of course, it's his face. That's kind of like saying it's Tuesday, but I digress. And it is Tuesday today, so, it all fits.
God, it
Um,
pisses me off that Zaya is so fucking adorable because I don't like her as a person.
I know, anti-vax ass.
Ignorant ass.
Yeah. She probably saw that they were ending that emergency declaration. Guys, it's fine. The immune system's enough. No, shut the fuck up.
God, they always think they sound so smart when they say, you can make your own decision, but I trust my immune system.
Okay.
Although, would Zaya even be able to be in Japan if she wasn't vaxxed?
That is a great point, actually.
Maybe she talked shit and then, like, I don't know, realized how limiting her point of view was and decided to just go along to get along.
Yeah.
Boo, Tora.
Chip. They should have beat 7 Up. Fuck 7 Up. I'm sorry, everyone. I know they're not even in this match, but, we've been talking about a lot of irrelevant things today, so I'll allow it for myself.
You know what I'm going to allow?
My face.
You goddamn right I am.
Fuck yes. Diplomatic immunity, motherfucker. Oh, Mina doing the entrances.
Did you just say diplomatic immunity?
Yeah.
Isn't that what police have?
Yeah. But now that I have
wait,
it,
no,
I'm gonna
that's
use it to get rid of
qualified immunity. That's right.
yeah, qualified immunity, which we should totally end, by the way. Fuck qualified immunity, fuck the police.
I mean, yeah, just fuck the state's monopoly on violence in general.
Although, do I want to do this during Club Venus time when I usually turn up? I kind of do because it's important. This whole Tyree Nichols thing is honestly, I hate to speak of anything positive coming out of a man senselessly murdered because he should still be alive, fucking obviously.
Yeah.
But apparently more people have shifted to full-blown abolition because of this. And I think we're finally starting to understand, like, more en masse the greater nuances of policing as an institution, because somebody even made a salient point, and I have to give them credit for this. Even black officers, which again, I stand by the thread that I did. that black police officers are more than capable of upholding the ideological apparatus of policing, the same way that Barack Obama, as a black president, can uphold U.S. imperialism and kind of the white supremacist legacy of a lot of imperialism and colonialism. That said, though, they said that it was very interesting that, you know, even in this instance, you can see racism kind of at play because the black police officers, their faces were all plastered on TV. I think they got fired. They've really been raked over hot coals, as they should be, for the record, because what they did was abhorrent. But there was a white officer also involved, and they were just quietly relieved of duty. I don't even know if they've been broadcasted on TV as much as the other officers have been. So it's always very interesting, the dynamics at work here, and there's always just so much more complexity. And Zaya's going to volunteer to start this thing here, but there's the bell. And yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. If we were to extrapolate any positive from something so senseless and so fucking vile and revolting, it's that more people, I think, have gone to the full-blown abolition side because they realize every time the rhetoric comes out, oh, they need better training, they need better training. There's one account that I'm following. In fact, who are they? Because I think I'm looking right at them potentially. Oh yeah, Bree Newsom. Get out of the way. I didn't want to fucking see this. Bree Newsom Bass, at Bree Newsom. And yeah, like, she's been going off on policing as an institution. It's like, it's never about the funding. It's never about the education. They got the education they need. They're doing exactly what they're supposed to do. Get rid of it. She also had some great tweets about the NFL.
Meanwhile, Joe Biden, within the last, like, I want to say week, has doubled down on the police need to get more funding. They're underfunded.
And it's like, dude, that's why, man. Like,
wait,
when people talk about the,
you said dude and then nothing.
No, well, yeah, it's probably because of Chris, because I'm trying to work through my thoughts, and you know that I've got this audio thing, so like nothing like in my house picks up on this. But it's just like the interconnectedness of everything. That's why I'm even struggling with how to speak, because it breaks you like fucking mentally, because it's not just policing, it's government. It's not just government, it's corporate power, and it's like it's all interlocked, it's all interconnected. You can't tackle, this is why people stress all the time, you can't tackle one mode of oppression without like thinking about other interlocking modes of oppression. Ableism is always going to be compounded when there's a racial element, you know, and racism can be involved. Racism is going to be compounded when gender questions are involved, and say the black person is non-binary or just trans or whatever. You know, and it's like it's just so bad all the way down.
Yeah.
And yeah, like when you've got people like Biden being like, oh, the answer is just more money. More money for what? When you've had police precincts straight up say, oh, it would be pretty bad for us if we couldn't have white supremacists like apply. And it's like, oh, okay. So you're just saying the quiet part out loud now. Okay. Oh, Natsuko Tora using that. What is that?
I literally can't tell.
I don't know if that was like that child's drink, because that poor little girl watching the show, I think she was like gonna eat that or drink from that, and Natsuko's like, no, weapon now.
Bitch. Monster.
Abel even said, I didn't even know there was a white officer, to be honest. I didn't either, Abel. I didn't either. And I think that's another conversation that needs to be had that we're probably not going to have at this time, just in general. But again, it's how the media frames events. This is why I can't even, and this is one of my more controversial takes, I can't even be fully mad at people when they go like all the way off the proverbial reservation and they're like, oh, fake news or whatever, because when you see how manipulative mass media is in crafting a narrative, like they did with the war on terror, like they're doing now with this white officer, you know, not really getting talked about as much as the other people. It's like, yeah, there's no media trust, probably because media is by and large a freaking joke. You see when Biden has like the White House pressers, how sometimes they'll give them softball questions. There was even one clip where like the press secretary was handing out cookies to the press after the fact. And it's like, why are you so chummy with people in power? Your whole job is to challenge power. It's like, it's so bad. Nice double lariat there by Mina. Duck there. Drop kick. No. It's going to do the Rana side Russian leg sweep. Beautiful. Mina's so fucking good. I really can't wait for that Kamitani match. I just want us to get there. I'm at that point in the rematch where I was with the first Kairi Kamitani matchup. I'm like, let's just get there. I don't need any more build up. Like, I'm ready. Of course, Mina looking to formally earn that title shot through Naniwa Roulette. She's going to be a part of that February 4th. As is Natsuko Tora, actually. Natsuko Tora. Oh, at first I thought it was unfair because Mayu's making all the rules. But, the last time you did that and Oedo Tai was feeding with stars, we beat you anyway, so it'll be no problem.
I mean, God, I might not like her, but facts are facts.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
Oh.
I liked Mina's instincts to protect the face. When you go out to the club, that's the most important thing.
Is it? I don't know, man. Have you ever been to a club? It's not very bright. It's not very well lit. You don't really see faces all that well.
My God, I may want to start clubbing now. Finally, a social activity that I may not be afraid of.
I guess it depends on the club, right?
I guess so. I'll be making calls in advance. Are you well lit? We have one working bulb. Perfect. Look at Mina kicking Momo. Fucking Momo. Even Momo's a bit frustrated. She's like, I am Momo goddamn Watanabe. You do not do that to me. That's what's supposed to happen. Oh, Momo, you gotta open your mind to Club Venus. Let's have fun.
Nice drop kick.
Indeed. Kawa now with that figure four. Natsuko, though, right there. Gonna do a senton. Oof. Cannonball. Poor Mina Shirakawa. Mariah May, where are you to use your power and to give somebody the happily ever after, aka your tombstone? What the leg? What a back fist! Mina still on her feet, falls into the cover, actually. I would have advised making a tag, and Kashima there breaking it up. Great defense by Kashima. Zaya throwing Kashima out. What a shoulder block there to Zaya. Mariah pump kick to Natsuko. Mariah also going to be a part of Naniwa Roulette, actually. Zaya is not. And look at Waka. Look at Waka in the Club Venice corner. Oh, God, can you imagine how the club is going to pop off after Waka's first win? It's like, yeah, girl, you got it. Waka's going to be dancing to her own theme song. It's going to be amazing. What a chop there by Mariah.
Oh shit. Mariah with a nice leg sweep. Drop kick? Yep.
Yes. Oh my God. This delay slingshot suplex. Whip. Misses. Elbow there. Natsuko. Lariat there.
Uppercut. Roundhouse. Showtime.
Beautiful. Check out. What a kick to the face. Washington might be thinking about a double stop here. Zaya, though, gonna cut her off. Look at that power bomb there. Double baseball slide there by Mina and Zaya.
God. My favorite part about Club Venus matches is watching Mina keep up with, if not outwork, her younger partners.
I know.
That was a really shitty spear. That looked very Charlotte-esque.
Yeah, have to agree with you there. I actually like Mariah. I think she's got upside, but she definitely needs polish in some areas.
Uh-oh, Momo and Natsuko. Oh god,
No!
Kishikaise! No one kicks out of Kishikaise, that's it. It got broken up! Wow!
Yeah, defense can break Kishikaise up as a pin attempt.
Yes, that is true.
Looks like it's the end of the derby for you, Gold Ship. Tombstoner. Tombstoner! Wait, not before
No,
this
we're
triple
gonna do
team.
the triple
Yeah.
team. The back suplex neckbreaker powerbomb combo.
Yeah! Now she's gonna Tombstoner. Taking glue out of you. Yeah!
Tombstone,
Oh,
boom,
it's snap.
baby.
Oh!
And there it is.
Yeah! Club Venice wins. Abel, we're turning up at the club tonight, baby. Yeah! Dun 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 dun.
You goofy son of a bitch.
Oh yeah! I was genuinely vibing, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Happily ever after Mariah gets the win. Telling you, I love their Club Venus logo because it
God!
gives me such.
I just heard some of the lyrics to Mariah May's theme song, and it explicitly says, "You can call me mommy."
Damn. But no, I love Club Venus's logo. It gives me such GTA Vice City vibes. Fucking love that game.
Bro, you're making me want to play GTA 5 now on my computer.
I mean, didn't I get that for you as a gift one time? So,
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
yeah. Yeah.
It's just
Do
you
it.
contributing everything.
Yeah, Rob Banks. Fuck them. They're
Both
institutions
the
of
game
oppression
and
anyway.
my desire to play it. Congrats.
Yeah. Abel said he's ready for Mina's white belt era. Son, I couldn't agree with you more. Mina is astounding.
Way to undersell her.
But you know, you're so right. I'm ashamed of myself. 15 seconds. I'm ready.
Oh man. Oh wow. Yeah, we've got Unique Glare versus God. I genuinely never remember God's Eye's team name. They have one. I just don't remember it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, I'm just as bad as you then, because I thought it was just God's Eye.
Shooty comes out first.
Of course she does. What an egotist.
For you to say that, my God.
Yeah.
Ba, 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 ba.
I just want to say while I'm in the mood that I love every face here. So
I mean,
you're all
aren't there
beautiful.
literally only two faces other than your own here?
Yeah, but counterpoint, Ashton, there's never a bad reason to spread love around. So
I'm just
enjoy that.
wondering, the terminology, because you said every face here as opposed to just both faces here.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm also anticipating, the VOD views. Anybody that
Oh,
listens to this,
so you just love
might get some.
everyone that's listening to this then?
Yeah.
That's very sweet of you.
If you go back and listen to this, know that you're beautiful and you matter. I'm rooting for you. So there you go.
See, I grew up with very withholding male figures in my life who, were convinced that the less that you said something nice, the more it meant when you did.
That's so fucking toxic. I've seen TV fathers portrayed that way. I feel like the father from that '70s show and like other shows were like that, and it's like, fuck you. I don't need it now. No, I've really tried with mixed results. I'm not gonna act like it's been easy or that I've achieved sagacity with it or anything like that.
What
But
the
I've
fuck does that
I've
word mean?
well, sage like.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, but you see people all the time hate other people or things for no reason, and why not try loving the same way? And at least with these two phases, you and Abel here, I at least have a plenitude of reasons. But even for the person watching that I may have never met, you know what? I choose to love you because I have no reason to hate you. So why the fuck not? And kid
Oh.
there,
That's so wholesome.
it's working for me. I like it.
Your face is
And
working
there's
for me.
oh, we might be circling back to another discourse. Bro, actually, it's so funny that we even talk about that because you know what? God, do I even want to start this thread now when we're doing entrances?
Yes.
My timing has been awful today.
No, the
But
answer is yes.
my family, we were watching, which my sleep got kind of fucked last night. Like I got my hours in,
Oh.
like being with you, so you and I are gonna have a totally normal night. But it was kind of crazy this morning and stuff. So we kind of like haphazardly did a family day. And Christy was doing work in my room anyway. My door and shit got painted. It's now black, and she's done some black trim in my room.
Oh.
It looks really good.
That's a good
But
song too.
yeah, painted black.
Yeah.
Um, we were doing Are You the One, which if anybody's unfamiliar, it's like an MTV kind of dating like challenge show where you've got to like
Oh.
couple up with your perfect match. And if you find all 10 of your perfect matches like in the house, you get $1 million, but you could have a chance where you just get all the matches wrong and then your prize money goes down, which we actually did see that happen today. But what's unique about this season is that everybody is sexually fluid. So, you could have guy pairings, girl, or girl guy, like just a number of combinations. And dude, they are thirsty as fuck. They did a fucking 5-some-1 episode. I'm like, God damn. And there's this fucking one. They might be non-binary. So there's this one person that like they're Frenching everybody in the fucking house, and yet they feel possessive of like this one woman, even though the woman can see the red flags of the relationship. She can't quit them either. It's a toxic codependency, and I was deeply uncomfortable. I'm like, y'all need to do better. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that's really unfortunate.
it's like, why can't you just love me and accept this relationship? Goes on to like sleep with somebody else. Gee, I really fucking wonder. It was a real head scratcher. I'm not gonna lie to you.
um,
So apparently, according to
I am
ac-
listening.
according according to some people, they said Netflix's new password sharing rule: every 31 days, your device must log in on your home network, or it'll be blocked. Christ,
That
how
means
does
I have to
Netflix keep
remember
getting
to
worse?
log in Netflix on my computer, on my phone, and on my TV every month.
Like, how do you not just inevitably lose people, which they will? But like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a great fucking move.
Is
Jesus
that
Christ,
real? That
Netflix.
sounds fake. That sounds like some fucking onion shit to me.
Um, that is fair. I read it from somebody that's a verified account that also included an article from thestreamable.com. I don't know how reputable of a source they are, but you know, they reported it, and I wonder if they hyperlink to anything else. Let's see. And I mean, Netflix themselves, to be fair, have warned of like anti-password sharing measures were going to be taken. So I'm looking at this as legit personally.
That doesn't
But
sound
yeah,
anti-password sharing though. That's literally like if someone has your password, just call them and remind them to log in once a month. How is that anti-password sharing?
I don't know. It just seems like it's going to stop a lot of people because
That's
like
just
there's been a lot of backlash over
inconvenient
this
in
measure.
general, I feel like.
So the way it breaks down, you can only share or you can only use simultaneously one device for basic Netflix, two devices for standard, which is $15.49 a month, and then four devices if you pay $20 a month for Netflix.
So
Ain't no
I'm
fucking
good.
way I'm
I
paying.
can use up to 4 devices a month and I'm set because I'm already on that 4K shit, that highest Netflix thing.
Damn.
Hey man, I have a 4K TV and I use that shit.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, now that we got fiber, I don't know. It's going to be very interesting how we choose to use the same energy because Chris recently watched Tenet in 4K and he said it was
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying, man. Like we spent like $500 or $550 on a 4K TV on a really nice 4K TV, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna save $5 a month to not get 4K. Like fuck that, give me the 4K.
genuine question, was that a Black Friday deal? Because that seems pretty cheap for a TV of that quality. Or is
No,
that just
no,
standard price?
it's a Hisense. It's called the Hisense UG6. I want to say is the name brand, and then like the model brand. And we bought it in like I think August or September of 2021.
Yeah. Abel said someone can't log in using another Wi-Fi network. Then that's what it sounded like to me, Abel. It seemed like it had to be like the home network.
Oh, so that is the anti-password sharing thing right
Well,
there.
yeah, because to read the initial tweet again, Netflix's new password sharing rule: every 31 days, your device must log in on your home network, or it will be blocked.
Wow.
So
Oh, so it's like if you want to. Okay. So, oh, see. Okay. See, now that is anti password sharing for sure. Because if someone else has your Netflix account on their smart TV, they're not going to bring their whole ass smart TV over to your house just to log into your home network once a month, or really ever, I should say.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's gonna work for sure. It's just gonna be really inconvenient.
Somebody joked that no college kid is going to have Netflix anymore.
Yeah, really. Uh, God.
Netflix, but
Go
see, what
fuck
sucks for
yourself.
me,
Oh,
and
that's
that's
not what you were going for. I gotcha.
no, what were you? Now I want to hear what you said though, because I
I
didn't hear what
said
you
go
said.
fuck yourself to Netflix.
I mean, yeah, for sure, go fuck yourself. But what's frustrating for me is there's still some content from them that I like. Like, obviously, I'm really anticipating you coming February 9th, and that's just part one. So then part two comes
Yes.
March 9th. But
Bro,
like,
as soon as we're done with Black Panther Wakanda Forever content, I mean, I don't know if you want to rewatch the first 3 seasons with me and my mom, or if that's a you and your family thing. I don't know.
oh no, my family doesn't rewatch shit. I'll rewatch it with you, but the new stuff I've got on lock with my family because that'll
Okay.
probably be like content that I do with them during my birthday
Okay. Do you
month
know
while I'm
when you guys are going
not
to be
molested.
doing that? Is that going to be a family day thing, or are you guys going to be doing that the day that the episodes drop?
It's gonna be a family day thing for sure, probably.
Okay, so that gives
More
me and
than
my
likely,
mom
yeah.
time to watch the episodes, I think, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because that's like almost a week. Yeah, because the episodes drop on the 9th, you said?
Yeah.
So that gives you, it's you're not going to get around to the episodes until the 14th. So that gives me and my mom plenty of time to watch the season before you get to it, and then we'll be able to talk about it once you're done with it.
Yeah. And in the meantime, as far as a rewatch, just because I know it'll be important for your mom, I'd like it because I know we rarely do this with shows. I'm cool with it being I watch what I can with you guys, and then when I break off, if you wanted to continue without me, totally cool because I remember enough. I even watched like a show recap recently, so like I'm all good on the important points. I just love the journey. Penn Badgley's so fucking good. I want him in the Marvel universe when this is all fucking over. Like he's so good.
Who did you say you
And
wanted him
there,
as, Mr. Fantastic?
Mr. Fantastic, I think would be great if they wanted to put him somewhere else. I mean, that's fine. He just, I don't know, seems like a good dude. Seems like a talented dude. And speaking of talent, we got a lot of talent in the ring right now with Ami Sourei and Starlight Kid. Ami there, sandwiching Kid in the corner. I gotta say though, folks, as much as this Triangle Derby matchup is interesting because it's Young OED versus God's Eye, the final two Triangle Derby matches I'm very invested in for completely different reasons. Because the next match after this is 7 Up, who I hope finally eat their first fucking loss because it's an outpost against Mahime Suprema Shi.
Oh shit.
Because we know Mahime is facing 7 Up on the February 4th show for the Goddesses titles. So talk about the ultimate outpost. And we know Nane and Lady C have history because their recent New Blood matchup. And fuck Google Translate because I'll tell you, I wish there were better quality translations. Something is going on Twitter. Lady C has been talking about how much she's been enjoying teaming with Mahime. Himeka, honestly, more than Micah, has spoken up seemingly how much she's enjoyed tagging with Lady C. And Utami's just come in like, no.
You can't have her.
Exactly.
That's amazing and adorable. God.
Wow, you just described the perfect combination that made your face.
Oh, that's funny because I thought I was describing Utami.
That's also true. But Utami, language exhausts itself trying to capture the essence of Utami. She's just, God, she's everything.
Yeah. She's pretty wonderful.
You know who else is wonderful? Abel. Enjoy that, Abel, because it's true.
Yeah.
You know, there with the back elbow.
Well, no, Abel, you got to realize, man, you can use Netflix on vacation as long as you've used the device that you plan on using Netflix on vacation on that month on your home Wi Fi network at least once.
Yeah,
I think that's the whole thing. Like, I think you basically, like, if you plan on going on vacation, the last thing you do before you leave for your vacation is use Netflix on whatever device it is that you plan on watching Netflix on while you're on vacation. And then it'll put you on like a 30-day timer. Like, if you don't check back into your home Wi Fi in this 30-day period, you're going to get locked out of that device. It's so silly.
exactly.
It's so fucking silly. That is some straight up capitalist fucking desperation.
Shoulder block there.
It was a nice shoulder block, I must say.
Well, I mean, if you say it, that's all that matters. Fisherman. Oh, and then the rotating frog splashes. Look at young OED cleaning face and house. Oh, could be freezer bomb time, or is it going to be the Ruaka bomb first? It's going to be the Ruaka bomb first, actually. Misses the freezer bomb. Mirai, oh, Mirai Mare. Looking for that submission. Yeah, Abel said earlier, I'm excited for you in Stranger Things. Yeah, so, Netflix, let me tell you something right now, Abel, just because I agree with you very strongly. I think Netflix right now is so lucky they still have Stranger Things because Stranger Things, I think I even read recently that that was like the most streamed show. It even beat out something that I think that show thought it could beat Stranger Things, but Stranger Things maintained its number one spot. I forget what the show was. I don't think it was Sandman. I don't think it was Wednesday. It might have been Wednesday, but I don't think it was. But yeah, like Stranger Things is their fucking boon, right? And like the moment that goes, I really have to wonder what Netflix will look like in a post Stranger Things world. Like what's going to be their next thing that they're betting all the chips on, you know what I mean? Because they've had like several good hits since then. I mean, BoJack Horseman I think was very successful for them until they decided to unionize, and Netflix was like, yeah, no, it's not going to work for us. Sorry. Ozark, I think, was relatively successful. Nice counter by Mirai. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really do have to wonder, like, after Stranger Things, like, what's next for Netflix that'll keep them in the
There's the
conversation?
bell. That's it. I must, or Ruaka must have given up.
Yeah. No, Abel, I don't think it did. Because again, what I read was that Stranger Things maintained its number one spot. Stranger Things was so popular when it initially came out, like this latest season, that the Netflix servers went down for people. Like I can't even use Netflix right now because the traffic is just insane. Great job by Mirai.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks. I know we've been having a lot of fun conversations that ranged from kink to Netflix to capitalism. I mean, my God, can we traverse a map or what? But I am hyper focused, dialed in on supporting my Hime Supremacy against the scourge of 7 Up and their poor, unfortunate victim in Unimon, who deserves a lot better. This precious pineapple must be rescued. I'm at 15 seconds, friend. Let's support them with all of our collective might.
Did you say you're at 15 seconds already?
Yeah,
Bro, I haven't even left the God's Eye video. What the hell?
it's okay, man. I'm just fired up, man. That's all. I'm ready.
I am stoked to get to this My Hime with C match. I know that.
Yeah.
I think this is legitimately my favorite team in the entire Triangle Derby.
Abel said, don't forget the chickens. You're right, Abel. That really was all this started.
Oh my
And
god, he's right. Yeah, it is.
And also, Ashton, I heard what you said and I agree. I fucking love this team. They're definitely my emotional pick, much like Mahime was my emotional pick in the tag league.
3, 2, 1, go.
Gonna get this out of my system now. Fuck you, Nanae Takahashi. There we go.
Yeah, you mentioned having a bone to pick with her earlier. Did you want to elaborate on that and talk your shit? Because I'd love to hear this. Is this about the Kana Manifesto?
Kana Manifest. Oh my god, you reminded me. Actually, it wasn't. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm perfectly transparent with the group. You know, the group to come when I say that generally. It was just her face. Really, I just don't like her. Like
Oh.
Nana is just somebody that it's like it's on site. If I see her breathing down the street, I'm just gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hey, just a reminder you're a piece of shit," and then walk off and go about my business. But no, yeah, fuck her. Fuck her for like suspending the industry in stasis and even trying to make it regress to a point where like she feels comfortable because apparently nobody matters more than Nanae Takahashi. So again, let's run it back. Fuck you, Nanae Takahashi. Kana, and actually, while we're at it, just so that I put something positive out in the universe, just because of all that stuff I said earlier about, you know, loving and cultivating a sense of love over hatred, Kana is a goddamn icon. If you're like a Joshi organization or a Joshi Hall of Fame or whatever, and we already know she's going to get her fucking flowers in WWE, she fucking better when her career is done. Like, give her flowers and thank the woman, whether it's Hall of Fame inductions or just an acknowledgement of like, yeah, we were wrong and she was right, because you're goddamn right she was. Anybody that has the courage to like speak out in that way, because I know speaking out was like a whole other thing in the industry last year and everything, but anybody that has the courage to right everything wrong with an industry that they very clearly love. Like Kana showed that she loved the industry far more than any of you motherfuckers. Because when you love something, you hold it to a higher standard. You hold it to a better standard. You don't just like toxically accept everything and be like, oh, it's okay because this. Fuck toxic positivity. I hate that fucking shit.
By
But
the
no,
way, I
I,
had a bit of a spinning wheel earlier, so can you give me a running timestamp, please?
oh, of course, of course. Thank you for saying something. 2 minutes, 14, 15 seconds, 16,
Okay, tell me when you get to
17.
2:30. I'm just gonna move ahead and then pause.
Sure, sure.
Tell me when you get to 2:30.
Absolutely. 25, 26, 28, 29, 30.
Perfect.
But yeah, you know, fuck that toxic positivity. And Nane, who having such a big ego, is like, oh, you know, I'm not even gonna listen to your criticisms and anything. You're a leper in this industry now. Like you're a cancer. You need to be ostracized. And you know what though? We don't even need to be angry, fam, because Kana won. She was so good on her own merit. She's like, okay, yeah, yeah, cool. All right. I'm gonna go do my own shit and I'm gonna blow my name up and you're gonna look like shit and nobody's gonna give a damn about you. And here we are. We're like, all Asuka has to do is paint her face, and I'm already like all about her and Bianca at WrestleMania. Meanwhile, you put Nanae in a tag team, you gave her a championship, you gave her the tag league, and I still could not give a fuck about her. So yeah, yeah. Way to really show out, Nanae. Way to really prove your fucking case. Fucking mid ass. Oh. Yeah, really. I wish Kirby was here because I'd love to thank him. I could always thank him in the Discord, I know, but him dropping that nugget, I never fucking knew. And like, God, as if we couldn't love Kana anymore. I don't know what her life is going to hold for her after WWE. If she'll want to go to back to Japan and kind of help continue to help the wrestling scene and the culture there. But I hope if she does go back and do that, that they're more receptive to her than they were back then, because she would be invaluable to the Joshi scene. God, Rossi, if you're offering Nanae fucking money, you should be offering Kana money if she ever comes back to Japan for anything. Be like, hey, can you come help me out with my girls? Hell yeah. We'll make 5 generations of goddamn thoroughbreds and none of them will be fucking toxic because we'll fucking train them the right way. You don't have to bully people to be a top star. You just have to be good. And hey, those of you that aren't good, well, maybe suggested better career paths. Maybe you should be an idol. Maybe you should do this, but wrestling ain't it. Like every tenet of that manifesto that Kirby taught us about, I'm like, yeah, that all makes sense. And that's all healthy and actually really good for the industry and the people involved in it. Like, I wish somebody would honestly, and I'm being sincere, I wish somebody would pull Sakurai aside and be like, it's not working. Maybe modeling, maybe some kind of idol work, I don't know, or musician work or whatever. This isn't it for you. it's not working. But that's not happening.
You can go away.
Oh God, we're hilarious.
Wait, did you laugh at that? I didn't hear you laugh.
I had a sophisticated chuckle about it, to be exact.
By the way, dude, I just saw that you 23 minutes ago quote tweeted someone about hate watching, and this is exactly why Velma got renewed for season 2. We have a couple new episodes of that to watch.
Yeah, we do. We do. Yeah, I did notice that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that tonight. I don't know what the scheme will look like tonight, but because honestly, we don't have that much YouTube content, so maybe we can get back on our Marvel stuff. I don't know.
I was actually thinking maybe we shouldn't even bother with Infinity War and Endgame since we've watched those movies so many fucking times at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty well ingrained.
Yeah. I think it's probably even pretty well ingrained in my mom. And there's the bell.
Yes. Assert your dominance, Himeka. Assert that dominance. Do you see how you comes in here with all of that championship gold and that girth, thinking she's better than our talk show host, student council president? The fucking nerve. Wow. Wow. So I see we're being disrespectful and cocky to start the match. That's a choice. That's a choice. Not a choice I would make in Himeka's presence, but certainly a choice. Side headlock there. I want to see Himeka have the spot of the year on February 4th and do that running corner power bomb to you, like at one point in their Goddesses match. That would be insane. I'd lose my fucking mind. Probably to my fucking voice, screaming, new champion, new champion. And then, of course, it gets broken up because my dreams just, they don't matter. They never have. They probably never will. But that's okay, though. That's okay. Shoulder block there by you. So, no, I think she missed the senton. Okay. I didn't know if she, like, grazed Himeka there. Crossbody there. Himeka kicked out. Tag. Unimon. Splash there. Nice Samoan drop there by Himeka. Stops here. Micah now. Now there's scoop slam there. Nice shot in the corner. Himeka is ready for February 4th. Micah looking ready as well. But right now, it's all about Triangle Derby. Nice spear in the corner, practically by Unimon there. I will say, just again to be as fair and balanced as I'm capable of being given the circumstances, the only good thing about the 7-Up team for me really is Unimon. I'm really glad that I've gotten more exposure to her because I can honestly say that I feel like I've become a fan of hers. Look at Micah with the straight boot to the side of the head. Yeah, Micah, don't take that shit. Don't allow that to happen to Himeka. That's your sister and your best friend, damn it. And now, oh, fuck you, Nane. And now 7 up there with the double shoulder blocks. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Lady C there with a beautiful boot. Himeka, what a knee there. There. By Nane. Micah, though, not taking that shit, fires right back. Nane, Micah, Nane, Micah. Boo, yay, boo, yay, boo, yay, boo, yay, boo, yay.
Your cheers have my full support. Yeah.
Boo, 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 fuck you, boo, boo.
Make a little song out of it. I love it. Nice.
And Micah, oh, God, the entitlement, the girth of the entitlement. It's too much for Micah. Exactly.
Oh. God fucking damn it. Go fuck yourself, you old bitch.
Yeah. Oh, wow, you go hard. Damn. Micah, yes, Micah. Squeeze the life out of her. Pop that head off like a cork, baby. Like a cork.
Oh God.
Oh, fuck you. Abel, son, you're a more loving person I am, and you're far more temperate. You need to guide me through this because I'm about to lose my shit on this old haggerty ass bitch.
Oh my God.
I had somebody say to me recently because they were responding to voice recordings I sent over a month ago. Holy fuck, dude, I'm a raggedy fuck of a friend, and I really love that phrase. And I realize now that Nana is just a raggedy fuck of a human being. Hello, you. Wow.
Wow,
Cheap
did you
shot of
just
Lady C off
quote
the apron.
Joe Goldberg on a Stardom reaction? What the fuck?
Wait, is that a Joe Goldberg quote?
Hello, you is like his signature catchphrase practically.
Oh my god, I thought we were still talking about the raggedy fuck thing. I'm like, when the fuck did he say that on the show? But no, you're right. Holy shit. Full disclaimer, I will not be doing 10 minutes of peeping as a treat. Yeah.
Preferably no public masturbation either.
Oh god, I forgot he did that too.
Multiple times. It's like a kink of his, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Abel's recommending deep breaths. That's probably a great idea.
Deep breaths to you. I'm the one losing my shit over here.
Eh.
Look at
Dude,
fucking
actually, it's funny that we're back on that show because I even shared it in the Discord, his most like out of pocket narrations. And I love the one where he's like watching Peach, watching, what was it? Gwen? It wasn't Gwen. It was Beck. It was Guinevere Beck. So it was Beck in the bathtub. And he's like, God, look at that. What a flagrant invasion of your privacy. Makes me sick. God, I have to pee. He's so he's so good. Penn Badgley. He actually was in Degrassi before this, and it kind of makes me want to watch Degrassi, oddly enough, because I'm like, were you? Or actually, no, it wasn't
Can we
Degrassi.
skip the Drake episodes?
Probably. It was Gossip Girl, because apparently
okay.
yeah.
Well, I don't think Drake was in that, but he was in Degrassi.
Yeah.
I really hate that Lady Sif just tagged into this completely fresh, and you already got the advantage on her.
Look at Lady C here, though. It's almost like a Cobra Clutch thing she's got going
Yeah,
on,
well,
but
no,
you,
she was
yeah.
clearly thinking Giant Clutch, but it's you, and obviously she's not going to cooperate, and that's not going to happen because it's you.
Abel, I know you recommended the deep breaths, and that was really thoughtful and honestly really good advice, but I really still feel like turning up, so I feel like I gotta be me. I gotta fly. I'm out Micah. Forearming face. Now, Micah, you listen to me. You're a goddamn champion. You are gonna lift all of that girth, and you are gonna slam it onto the fucking canvas.
Oh,
Mahime powers activate. Yes!
wow.
Yes! Now pick her up and devastate the seismic scale again. God, I'm starting to get my entitled 2005 Edge voice going on now.
Oh my god, you're
Love
right.
it.
That is who you were just channeling. Wow.
He's so good. You'll never be world champion until you are world champion, and then somehow you get even better. But I love you seeing being denied things. It's great.
Wow, that seems really unhealthy. Oh
You
man.
do it. Tap out. Tap.
Do it.
Make the implicit acknowledgement that you're not talented enough. Yes.
Oh man. It's funny.
Okay. Clearly now, we need to brain chop scalp. So we need to scalp chop, and we need to do it. Oh, she's trying a choke slam. Why? Fuck you, Nanae! Unimon, why are you a part of this? God, you're so much better than this. Turn on the group.
I would rather have her in this team than not in this tournament at all.
You know, sometimes I hate it when you're right, okay? But you're right. Fuck. Lady C now in the corner. Oh, we're making a Mahime Supremacy sandwich because God forbid they win something. God forbid 7 Up actually lose something. If they win this fucking tournament, I swear to God. Which they're on a good track to do, by the way, because again, haven't lost a match yet. You now,
Oh
Cannonball.
my
That was great.
god.
I love that. Love every second of that. Not like I have my heart on a fucking stake rooting for this underdog team. Which, how are they underdogs and they've got all that power? But oh, wait, Nana is on the opposing team and it's all about her. You don't get in sing voice, Nana. Fuck you. And you now. Oh my
That's
God.
it, right? One. Oh no, I saw someone in. Yeah, break up. I figured.
Yes. Yes. It's not over until it's over. You can do this, Lady C. A roll up, something, anything. Happy February 1st, everybody.
Oh my god, it's after midnight. Happy February. Happy Black History Month, everybody.
Happy Black History Month, and my grandmother turns 91 years old today. Oh,
And
that's
that's
it.
it. You wins with the Taz mission.
They're still having. They're winning this fucking tournament, dude. Jesus Christ. Why? They're not even. Again, Unimon
Who are
is
the
cool.
trios
I want
champs
to.
again?
Prominence, dude. Fucking Suzu, Risa, and yeah,
Prominence. Have they faced Prominence already? They beat them, didn't they?
yeah. They beat them, dude. They fucking beat
Yeah,
Prominence.
they're right. They are winning the tournament. Hopefully, they just lose the title shot, though.
Dude, like, again, I want to separate Unimon from my criticisms because she's done nothing wrong and she's cool. But, like, why are we pushing this Neo Stardom faction? They're not even interesting. They're not good. Like, God. I'm so disappointed. Oh, yeah, it is a. Yeah, and find your Valentine. If not, that is okay too. Well, thank you, Abel. God, that was so wholesome. You know, Abel, I really think you staved off my bad mood. I think I'm going to be okay, especially because Queen's Quest is in the main event. Oh, God, this fucking. You who was born and raised right here in Funabashi won today. Oh, gee, I wish I cared. You know what? I can only hope that this means that My Hime are going to win the titles on February 4th, but somehow I doubt it. My Hime must meet the expectations of Stardom fans. Yeah, they know they've got the fan support. You're damn right you do. We're all supporting you. Don't you touch Michael like that. How dare you? You
It's
don't have the
Nane.
right.
I'm not surprised. She thinks she can do whatever the fuck she wants, and unfortunately, there's no one right now that's willing to check her on that thought,
Damn it.
on that belief. You know?
We need to gain ultimate power so that we can do it. We need to do what humanity refuses to do. God, that's like the opening of every supervillain monologue.
How do you make positive change if you don't seek out the power to do so first?
That's so true. All right, time to buy Stardom stock. Actually, Bushi Road stock. And then soon, the
Oh, dude,
world.
then we could fix New Japan too. Holy fuck.
Oh my god, you and I are going to save professional wrestling. First, we need 600 lotto tickets, because all we need is one winner.
Then we buy them out. Then it's Sonata time. Hello?
Oh yeah, no, that see, again, audio blocking because I did a really sexual sound. It would have actually been amazing for you all to hear it. Maybe disturbing for some, but felt pretty great.
All right. Is our next match our main event? I think it is, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh
Queen's Quest
my
versus
lord.
Prominence,
Oh.
which means you get Azumi and Suzu in the same ring. You're welcome, society.
Oh, to line except better.
Exactly.
All right, you ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go. Do you like how I didn't even let you answer me because I just assumed that if you weren't ready to go, you would have interrupted me?
You taking control was very sexy there. I appreciated it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
if it works for you, it works for me. Let's just do this.
Yeah, there you go. Excellent.
Wow, that was deep.
It was. You know
No
what
matter
else was
what
deep?
age
The
you are.
cut. Yeah, and I was gonna say, you know what else is deep? The cut that I sustained from that last match. Fuck 7-Up. Abel asked, if you buy New Japan, can I have a free Yano DVD? Like you even have to ask, Abel, of course.
Abel, if we buy
I'm gonna.
New Japan, you can have a say in what we do with New Japan.
Yeah, I was gonna offer you a board of directors seat, Abel. You're
Yeah.
so wholesome. Yeah,
You're
like,
a damn fool if you don't think you and Foster aren't both getting serious stakes in the company.
yeah. Because I know you don't buy into that business ethics bullshit. Well, I think what's ethical is what maximizes profits for us. No, you guys are so fucking wholesome. It's like, let's just make a good product. And then we'll all collectively say yeah together. And then, after our first Wrestle Kingdom, when it does more business than any Wrestle Kingdom in history, we'll do the yeah thing together again, but with freeze frame. Because we'll have earned it. God, that's hot.
We completely reset Yoshihashi's character. He goes on like an 80 something match losing streak, and then when he does win a match, it's like Honma all over again. Huge pop.
Yeah. God. I just have to pause our fantasies to just kind of get lost in another. Utami, God, you're perfect. And Azumi, so talented. And Kamitani, undeniable.
I feel like it speaks, maybe not volumes, but it definitely says something about you that you've got these three regal ass women standing in the middle of the ring, and the only one you really want to comment on is Utami, and then you give the other two a little, crumb for consolation prize.
Yes. And all three are exceptional. I mean, that is undeniable.
But
But I
only one
mean,
of them is the apple of your eye.
yes. The flame in my heart.
The mommy to your dummy.
Yeah. Oh, any day of the goddamn week, I would be like, my queen, what do you need? I need you to take this beating from Shitty so that I can rest up for the. I'd consider it done. So I will eat every armbar. I will eat Byakuo. Whatever submission she's got, she ain't shit. I can take it.
Oh, God. To be fair, I said that in a sense that she's the Rhea Ripley to your Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, 100%. And you do me a great service, sir. I am nowhere near as hard as Dominic Mysterio, after that prison sentence and everything, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
would do my best.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, a few months from now, once you get a few good torrents done downloading and up on your computer, I can call the police on you, and you can spend a little bit of time in prison too, and then you'll be even harder than Dom because you only spent a day, not even a full day.
I love that you would go to bat for me that hard that you would be willing to swap me and my whole family. I will think about it. I will think about it.
Oh God, that would be such a horrible thing to do. I literally, that sounds like something Cartman would do. I mean, it's literally something Cartman has done in a sense.
I think the last thing I would text to you before the cops haul me away would be proud of you.
I believe you. I fucking believe you. Or it
It's
would
like you
be,
find.
or it would be like I got you an amazing gift. OMG, you didn't have to.
Because then I would just take it to an even higher level. I would do the line. I would do the fucking Simpsons line that I have loved for years. How do you plead? Guilty of being innocent, and then it would just be over. Because it'd be like, all right, we're done here.
I sentence you to 3 months house arrest. Oh wait, no, I wanted to go to prison. What do you mean?
It's not supposed to go this way.
You mean I have to wear an ankle monitor and live the rest of my life as I've been already?
That's so underwhelming. I was going to start a prison literacy program. Well, you ain't doing shit now, Mr. Ullman. Go the fuck out of my courtroom. Fuck you! All right, 10 days in prison. Yes!
Yeah. 10 times harder than Dominic Mysterio achieved.
Yes.
And probably closer to like 30 or 40 times because I think they're talking about how he only spent like 4 or 5 hours in prison. So
I'd
really,
be such a nerd too, because I'd get out and I'd be like, oh, by the way, me and the boys were talking and we've done the first ever prison union. I've unified all the gangs and yeah, here are the list of our demands. This guy's the new union head now that I'm leaving.
and if
Good
we
luck.
don't meet your demands, Mr. Altman.
Oh, then it's just prison riots every night. Good luck on that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure those will last after the beatings and the
Yeah.
solitary confinement. Which is
That's why we
still
gotta get.
legal, by the way. Holy fuck.
I know. What a barbaric fucking prag. Well, I mean, really, the prison is a barbaric institution, so
Mm-hmm.
barbarism all the way down.
Bro, I don't think we watched this together. I think this was the thing that I just found on my own. I think it was Ludwig. Someone that I'm subscribed to did a fucking challenge. Try and guess whether it's an apartment in New York City or a Swedish prison. And it's
Oh,
fucking
wow.
hard. It's a legitimately difficult game.
Actually, dude, I can't believe the thread we've created today of so many disparate topics because you said Ludwig. Do you know what's going on with him, actually?
What's going on with him?
There's like some serious drama. So, like, he was doing a stream and apparently I forget the guy's. I don't know if it was Pokimane or what. Is Pokimane a guy or a girl? Because
Pokemon's
like
a
there were a
woman.
lot of names.
Pokemon's a woman.
Pokimane's a woman.
Oh god, don't talk shit about Pokemon. Abel has a crush on her.
No, 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 no. If anybody's getting shit talked, it is Ludwig because
Oh,
that's
okay.
the thing. Like, I forget some names and some players in this, but Ludwig was close, like really close with this one guy whose name I'm blanking on. But they were supposed to go to Japan together, like that. They were like brothers. It was But Ludwig was caught on a stream. He had this tab pulled up of a deep fake porn of this guy's girlfriend. And
Oh
it's like,
God.
it's fucked, dude. Because the woman that like the deep fake was made of, and this is when I was in and out of consciousness because I slept during family day today. Because like I told you, it was kind of fucked how it all came together today. But I am well rested, obviously, for this recording and for just the night that we're gonna have after the fact. But she put out a video saying that like, I'm going to sue. Like this is so gross, this and that. So yeah, Ludwig, I think he is just like he got flamed and he's feeling pretty shitty because like obviously he didn't expect for that to be seen or whatever. And yeah, it's a fuck thing. Dude, there is so much that goes down on Twitch drama wise. I'm amazed the site's even still alive. Like, so either people are like conning or gambling, or that there's sexual harassment or assault. Like, just something always fucking happening. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on over there? But yeah, fucking crazy, man. Oh, Abel said, "Oh yes, I heard about this." Yeah, yeah. So sorry to break that to you, bro. Because I mean, what you said is interesting, but wow, when you said look like that, like set bells off in my head. I'm like,
Dude,
oh
what
shit.
I'm seeing is actually the other way around. It seems like this other dude was watching a deep fake porn of Ludwig's girlfriend.
Okay, see, and that's fair because again, I was very sleep deprived,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
yeah.
knew there was something going on.
Yeah, that's
So
what it
yeah,
is. That's what I keep seeing everything everywhere. So, Ludwig's girlfriend is actually another well known streamer named QT Cinderella. And I guess that this
okay,
other dude, Atrioc, was
okay,
apparently
yeah,
caught watching a video that was a deep fake of QT doing
yeah.
something pornographic. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, the whole thing was fun. Honestly, dude, and I don't want to be like immature about this. When Chris first told me about this, my first reaction was, wait, wait, wait. Deep fake porn is a fucking thing. Like, I shouldn't be surprised because deep fake technology, you had to know that it was only a
Yeah.
matter of time before it would get abused this way. But like, I was still kind of wrapping
Wait,
my
you mean
head
to tell
around
me
it, you
that
know?
this isn't what deepfake technology was literally invented for?
Dude, honestly, it shows you how in the weeds I am in certain areas and not in others, because I always looked at deepfake as having very dangerous political implications more than
Oh, for
like
sure.
sexual.
It does, but I'm pretty sure it was invented for the pornographic means in the first place, and it just happens to also have terrifying implications from a political standpoint.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because like,
Holy
and
shit, that stomp was sick.
and already I feel like the laws are pretty weak and kind of ambiguous when it comes to like revenge porn and shit. So I don't even know like how you navigate something like a deep fake porn and stuff like that. Like how do you even go about that? So obviously I'm rooting for her in the lawsuit and whatever restitution that she's going to be pursuing in this matter. But yeah, it's so fucked. God. That's the crazy thing too, to kind of circle back to our sexual discussion. That is the one weird thing about me. I cannot, for the life of me, do porn. I've never cared for porn. Even and dude, honestly, I can share this with you, and it's just Abel. And honestly, I like that we can have these candid conversations because we're all human beings.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so fucking funny because when you're messaging me about the schedule about like 5 like a few nights ago, I was watching hentai at the time. And so you're messaging me about this, and I'm tabbed out, like trying to answer you, and I'm hearing these sound effects because you know
Oh
how we always have
god.
this joke with Stranger Things with like the squelching.
Oh
This was so much
god.
worse. 'Cause it's like I'm hearing that, and you're asking me, like, not even knowing what's going on my end. You're like, "So, man, what day would work well for you?" And I'm like, "Ashton, I love, but like, your timing is fucking awful right now. Like, what are you even doing right now?" I'm like, "Oh, I guess this. Oh, I mean, that day's fine, but why
Oh,
not this day? Yeah, fine, whatever."
that's
Like,
when you pause the video. What?
I just honestly, I was in a weird headspace because I was so grossed out at a certain point, but like I couldn't look away. And at that point, I'm
Oh,
like, I kind of welcomed your distraction. So like it was
yeah.
weird. It was weird. But yeah,
Wow.
people like not to kink shame, but like that is one thing though that I have to call a foul on. Anybody that does deep fake porn, like that has to become dangerous very quickly on so many levels. Like I just can't get down with that. I'm sorry. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What a
Yeah.
sidewalk slam by Utami. Abel said deepfake adult films are illegal in some states. Okay, so it does see that some states are being proactive about this.
It's a little weird though that deepfake adult films are illegal, but deepfake as a general like technology isn't.
Oh yeah,
Like even if it
and I mean
is
even
a
yeah.
state decision, like if deepfake porn is illegal, why isn't just deepfake technology in general illegal? Like, I'm sorry, but in my opinion, in my personal opinion, now obviously, this could change over time, and I'm just saying this right now. Deepfake porn harms far fewer people than a lot of other applications of deepfake technology could potentially harm. And like, if we're talking about like public government officials and like fucking people being accused of crimes they didn't commit and the quote unquote proof is actually deep faked, like that's terrifying.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Like my biggest fear, and I never again, there's a fine line between having candid conversations about shit and being full blown conspiratorial, and I never really
Yeah.
want to, be the latter as much as I can.
Yeah.
I feel like deepfakes are going to be like a core part of cyber warfare, like in the coming decades. Like I just feel like because most warfare is increasingly becoming cyber warfare, there are less boots on the ground. I feel like than there have ever been
Right.
because you can do the drones and stuff like that. I feel like deepfakes, yeah, when you're talking about like espionage and just like fucking with people,
Well,
hell,
yeah,
you
and
think
that's the
about
thing
corporate.
too, right? Is like if a video comes out of a beloved public figure saying some fucked up shit, that damage can't be undone, even if a few hours later, even it comes out that it was deep faked, because there are going to be a huge amount of people that saw the original video that never got the word that it was deep faked that just believe that person's a piece of shit now.
Exactly. Like, yeah, deepfake technology, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I've never regarded myself as a technophobe. In fact, it's funny because I was even talking with my family today about AI and about the debates I've seen in my circles. Because you guys know that I'm a philosopher by trade, and I'm in very academic circles. And I've seen like a lot of friends be like, "Oh, I'm against, the AI that paints, these AI images and stuff." I personally think that it's overblown. I always feel like it's not the AI you have a problem with; it's who's controlling and who's utilizing it. I will say though, if there's any technology that I just outright have a phobia of, it's deep fakes. I
Right.
just don't trust it
Right.
at all.
And then meanwhile, you've got some dude using fucking Mia Khalifa porn videos and just slapping Kim Kardashian's face on it and jerking off to it. And I'm like, God, it's weird, but if it's your thing, I don't see how that causes any harm.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man.
I mean, there's probably a conversation to be had there about like consent, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Abel said some deepfake content can be harmless, but I do agree if used for harm, it should be illegal. Here's a question I would like to probe more generally. Are there positive applications of deepfake technology? I mean, because I always like to see the positive side of any technology, but again,
I
deepfakes are
mean,
the one that I just
they've
have a straight
used
up phobia
deepfake
about.
technology in movies for sure. I mean, shit, they used deepfake technology to make Chris Evans look scrawny in the first Captain
That's
America
true.
movie.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
there's still stuff like that that's been around for years.
See, and this is how ignorant I am and behind the curve, and I can readily admit to it because I thought that was less deepfakes and more just like CGI, and like I didn't know that
I mean, you know what,
that
dude? I'm gonna
technology's
be completely transparent. You might be right on that. You might just be right, and I
yeah.
might just be, giving deepfake technology a little more credit than it deserves. But that was what I was under the impression. Maybe it was like a um, primitive version of deepfake technology, where it was like, this is kind of like the big Hollywood version of it, and eventually, the version of it that we call deepfake technology now is just like a more accessible version of what they use to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what? If you're right, it just shows that I've kind of undersold it. I guess one practical application I could see, but that kind of terrifies me because it makes me think about the Black Mirror episode. We'll be right back. Is like for people in mourning, like if you wanted to do a deep fake of somebody that like you lost because maybe you just wanted that for some kind of comfort or whatever. I don't know. I guess that could be something, but yeah, it's a weird technology. It's definitely. Oh, look at prominence. Oh my God, that double team, and now Hiragi.
Oh my
Oh
God,
my
the double
God.
stomp. Fuck.
A splash is one thing. Imagine if you just concentrate all that to one part of your body and then just drive that into
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
God damn.
Hiragi's got to be close to 200 pounds too, and that's a lot coming down on those. Just like you said, the focus point of the feet coming down in that midsection, man, that's brutal. And she still kicked out, even though it got broken up. She
Especially when
still kicked
like
out.
especially when the average Stardom wrestler is of such a stature, in
Well,
a
yeah,
weight
I mean,
class, and
even
it's
like
like, yeah,
in this match, like Kamitani's maybe what, like 125, 130 at most.
yeah, what a lariat there.
Azumi's probably around like 115. Utami like 135, maybe if I had to guess.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that everyone in this match, other than Hiragi, is under like 140 ish. And then Hiragi is probably like 180 plus. And that's
oh
it.
my God, Queen's Quest
Kamitani
just beat
wins with
him.
the prawn hold. Holy shit.
Amazing.
I can't wait for this rematch. That's going to be a lot of fun. I genuinely do hope that if we are going to get 7 Up, aka Neo Stardom Army, winning this tournament, I just hope that Prominence retains and we can get some rematches in the matches that Prominence lost.
Yeah, and honestly, because I fully expect Suzu to lose to Julia, have Prominence retain, but I'd almost have it by having Suzu pin Kamitani so that we can get that Suzu Kamitani rematch for the white belt that I know
Oh.
Javaris has been fucking clamoring for.
I mean, maybe we could just put the title on Mina before that would even get a chance to happen. I don't know.
I'm cool with that. Look, hey, dude, I'm all about that Mina supremacy, so I ain't gonna be like, no, Ashton, you're wrong. I'm gonna be like, oh, yes, Ashton, salient point. Fuck everyone
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Mina needs to win Naniwa Roulette and then challenge for the white belt.
Yeah, she does. It's her time.
I am
Say,
wondering because like Kamitani did call Mina out after retaining the title against Haruka. So I'm wondering when that match is actually going to happen. It would be pretty goddamn incredible if it happened on that big 428 show
yeah,
at the fucking, I think Sumo Hall is where it is, something like that. Yokohama
I
Budokan.
think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God knows it's not at the Ryogoku Kokugikan, Mayu.
Oh, Mayu. Hilarious.
Yes, you did, Kamitani.
Then her contact lenses came out.
Oh, I didn't know she used contact lenses. That makes me want to see her with glasses on.
I can't see anything, but it's okay, she says.
I really want to see Kamitani with glasses on now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that they're already starting to tell a little bit of a story here. QQ being the stable for homegrown wrestlers, seeing the outsiders with the titles is frustrating. God, imagine how they must feel about seeing fucking Neo Stardom Army with the tag titles. Ew.
I know it makes my blood boil,
That
so
makes
I'm
me
glad I have
too,
good company
yeah.
in Queen's Quest.
I just hope Mahime beat them and that's just it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That's this coming Friday night.
Yes.
I mean, Friday night, you got game night, SmackDown, Rampage, whatever. But then a couple hours later, Saturday morning at 1 a.m., we've got that big show, that big 2-4 show.
Yes, we do.
Thank you again for coming today. We'll do our best to win this Triangle Derby. Can you even still do that, honestly? I don't even know if you still have, like, enough. I don't know. Thank you for coming today. We'll do our best. Wait, that was just the same thing.
Yeah.
It's been so long since we've heard that sign off.
Yes.
Oh my god, what a classic.
Great fucking job, the Queen's Quest.
Ah, I love them.
The talent, the excellence, the superiority.
The
Fuck.
radiance.
Yes. Yes. I gotta say, y'all, I really enjoyed this Stardom show. The only result that really pissed me off was Mahime Supremacy losing, because that team has my whole heart. But Queen's Quest winning bounced me right back, and we had some really fascinating and silly discussions. Wow, this one was one for the books for sure. But all right, with that said, y'all, this has been Stardom. This has been Twitwell, the best wrestling podcast made for wrestling fans by wrestling fans on the web today. Be sure to like the video as you file out, subscribe to the bell icon for notifications so you don't miss any of that Twitwell goodness. Check out everything we're involved in the description box. Follow us on Twitter and Twitch, because again, we are the best wrestling podcast in all the IWC. And because the schedule is still relevant, let's go through the rest of this here. Oh my god, tomorrow is Fave Fives. I haven't even started my fucking list yet. Fuck.
Get
All right,
to
so
work,
Fave Fives.
son.
I'm sure you and I are in the same boat, because I know sometimes you have the same problem I do. So I know I'm in good company at least.
No, I haven't touched mine either. Don't worry.
Yeah. So tomorrow at 5 Fave Fives. That one I may have to push to the wire, because I really have to do some thinking about this quarter. We saw some really good shit. Then Thursday, February 2nd at 5, more Stardom reactions. Triangle Derby day 9. Then Friday, we've really got nothing. So Discord, congregate for games at 8. I know I'm gonna have a SmackDown stream pulled up, because I'll want to see the Bloodline stuff live. If not, I'll just rely on the WWE on USA Network channel. They're really good about uploading full segments. And then, as Ashton just got done saying, 1 a.m. Saturday at Stardom Supreme Fight, live reactions. Julia's first title defense against Suzu. It's going to be freaking awesome. And then Twitwow in review at 8 p.m. So, yeah, that's the rest of the week. Should be very interesting. Be sure to tune in, guys. Again, most immediately, we'll see you tomorrow at 5 for 5 Fave Fives. And until then, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Tune in. Peace out.